Pro. They can run themselves. Eventually, a Facebook group will end up running itself. This is ideal if you want to step back and let your community grow without needing to do anything. Set some moderators and let your users create posts that they will fill with new content without your needing to raise a finger. Con. They require an upfront time investment. At least at first, though, these groups will involve a time investment as you'll need to encourage new members, post content, and also moderate everything that happens. This can take a lot of work, and especially if you need to approve new members. Pro. They're great for market research. With a Facebook group, you have a direct line of communication with the very people that buy your products. This can be ideal for learning about what attracted them to your business in the first place and informing future decisions. Con. They can hurt your branding. As mentioned, a Facebook group requires a little moderation. If you aren't doing this enough, then you might find that the conversation can at times become toxic. 3 ways to grow your Facebook group fast. Facebook groups don't typically grow as quickly as Facebook pages, but that's not to say that you shouldn't be trying to encourage new members on board. The key is to focus on the quality of these interactions and the engagement, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't have quantity as well. So how do you grow your Facebook group? There are countless strategies out there, but many of these are unexciting and will only yield minor results. Growth hacks, on the other hand, can make a big difference. Listen up and we'll go over 3 of the best. 1. Include a widget on your site. Too many businesses seem to think it's okay to place a link to their Facebook group, page, or whatever else on their website and then leave it at that. They assume people will just magically stumble on it. In reality, if you want to be successful, then you need to feature your group much more prominently. One way to do this: add a widget to your blog. This can show conversations from the group, demonstrating the kind of thing that happens there and showing off just how interesting the discussion is. This can lead to a huge conversion of visitors into group members. 2. Incentivize. Another option that often gets overlooked when it comes to groups, but is common for other forms of marketing, is to incentivize your Facebook group. This means giving people a reason to sign up other than signing up for its own sake. For example, you might offer to give your new members some kind of exclusive content. You might provide a free ebook, or you might give them privileged access to your order form before anyone else when you announce your next new product. The genius of this last option is that you've actually made them excited to receive advertising. 3. AMAs. An AMA is an Ask Me Anything. The term was popularized on Reddit, but it can apply to just about any type of social site. This is also just one example of the type of unique content that you can provide to your group in order to get people truly excited. You can provide an AMA by answering questions, and if you have done a good job with your own personal brand, then this might be enough to get people on board. Better yet though, how about getting a celebrity in your niche to stop by? If you can do that, you'll find you can get a huge portion of your audience to sign up right away. 5 best practices for managing a Facebook group. Managing a Facebook group is a little unlike creating a Facebook page or a blog. While those are examples of owned media, things your company built and owns in their entirety, Facebook groups are a little more complex. These are organic and ever-evolving creations that have multiple creators. Every member is able to add to the content on a Facebook group, and that means it will constantly change in terms of what's available and what the overall tone is. And at the same time, those members are a part of the very fabric of the group. In a way, therefore, you become responsible for them. So how can you make sure you are managing your group well, such that it doesn't grow out of your control, and such that everyone in it is happy and well taken care of? 1. Set rules. Facebook groups have the option to create rules, and this is a great way to ensure that people know what they can and cannot post, and how they should react to others. Of course, you might still get the occasional wayward member, but this way you can at least outline what you can expect of your community. 2. Set the right tone. The types of things you post and the way you react to others will in many ways inform the way that your group members behave. If you are always kind and courteous, then hopefully you'll find that your members are as well. 3. Read the rules. Facebook has a lot of trouble with fake news and echo chambers in recent years. And so the company is now coming down hard on groups that aren't careful to control this. Make sure that you know what Facebook expects of you by reading the guidelines provided here. Facebook.com/community standards. 4. Set moderators. As your group grows, hopefully, you will find that it's impossible to keep track of everything that happens on your own. Therefore, it is a good idea and nearly an absolute requirement that you set moderators. These are users that have additional responsibilities and privileges, who are able to approve posts, and members who are able to delete comments and ban users. 5. Respect your members. Finally, make sure you respect your members. That means treating them well in the comments, but it also means making sure you don't inundate their news feeds with ads and promotions.